assassin-style champion in the mid lane, and it certainly fits Yukal's playstyle as Kiana is locked into the Azir.
So the Kiana comes in, I think, and they're trying to set something up. Obviously, Gragas has Predator. Nuguri refusing to let these minions go into the turret seems to be pretty aware.
The jig is well and truly up right now, as he has no flash, remember. Bonks Yukal into the wall, but he's still going to be able to get that first blood. Nice clean dive as Canyon going to start off on this Mountain Drake on the bottom side. But first blood going to Griffin, that's going to mean a gold lead.
Currently does have the gold lead. Now Kiana does miss a bit of XP down in bot lane, or in mid lane, as Showmaker does get the crash. Griffin, Tarzan is only still up. Ocean Dragon's up, they're getting that right now. Obviously, if you're Damwon, you're hoping for an Infernal to come up next. So Griffin are actually in a really good spot here at 13 minutes, and a lot of this is due to the draft. I mean, Sword might find a way to die right here.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to, as we've got the Ornhorn that comes down, but Sword is, this is a pretty quick journey to the Death Chamber. I mean, Tarzan's going to come up, Searing Charge, gets Sword to safety, and now Yukal turns up. There's the flash, Canyon gets on over, but there's no way that he can save Nuguri, and that was all turned on its head.
And, okay, meanwhile, down in bot, I mean, we have a trade happening here as well. Taric does have ultimate.
Yeah, there's the ulties, double coming out of Damwon, but Cosmic Radiance looking to try and turn this one around. Iroh now going to get out of that 30 seconds before those plates do go down. We'll see whether she's going to get stopped before getting a charge, as there's the Emperor's Divide onto Tarzan, trying to get Shelly towards this turret, but Showmaker didn't have flash, and those turret plates do go wanting because he died just to get himself to more of that 100% crit mark. As now Yukal taking a bit of damage, but Showmaker going to have to get out of here. Great ulti into the wall there, but the immediate cleanse is Showmaker trying to get the damage, but Tarzan looks to be going down here, and Canyon's going to be able to grab that kill as Yukal went stealth.
Because they're managing to bring this game to Soul Point at 21.5 minutes, which is absolutely unholy in terms of speed, and that means that we have a very early Elder Dragon potentially that can also end up coming up in this game, and that would be really key for Damwon to try to end up killing Griffin, but could also be a Hail Mary for Griffin, as Sword is looking to pick up the first turret of the game on this Ornn. It's not showing any problems inside of the game. In fact, she's in a fantastic spot right now, and Kiana aside, Griffin do have a very strong mid and late game draft. They have enormous amounts of scaling, and the pivot back ends up being around 4+ items. That's when the Aphelios, the Azir, just sort of deals so much. Looks like Nuguri might end up dying here. Shouldn't actually flash.
Yeah, he's just going to try and get as much damage onto Sword as he can, but there's just a knock-up party and he is going to die. No flashes into this Cloud Drake instantly after he sees Damwon start that one up. And it looks like Damwon not going to be able to lock down a Cloud Soul just yet, but they don't care about Griffin taking a Cloud Drake right now. They have absolutely...
Now for the Azir and the Aphelios, I really like what Showmaker just did. He picked up an Oblivion Orb. You can notice there's virtually no magic resistance on the enemy team. I mean, Gragas does have a null magic mantle. That was a beautiful shock blast. I do believe that Sword did. And the ornaments are coming in on everyone. So things are very scary right now. Viper will get that Cloud Dragon. Damwon look like they have no clue what to do. And this is as his ornament upgrade, as Last Whisper is being built next by Ghost.
Yeah, wants to be able to kill Sword, I guess.
Yeah, I guess to kill Sword, as well as just have a little bit more damage against the Gragas as well. Okay,
Yukal is in position. Yeah, Canyon is certainly out of it, as there is the Cosmic Radiance. Ornhorn comes in as Sword gets the double knock up there on Beryl and Ghost. Has Showmaker now standing tall. There's still a lot of... Looking to see whether he can get in position, though, as yes, Sword is a bit of a brick wall at this stage of the game. Ghost standing over to the side. They do know that this Baron is being taken down, as in fact Ghost is helping Griffin as he put that sentry turret into the Baron pit. Another one does go down here as Ghost just looking to try and stack up these chakrams. He doesn't have too many of them as Moonlight Vigil does come in, but Yukal being found on the side. He's going to be taken down there as Ghost just trying to stand tall, but the Dazzle will get the stun. Flashes, but unable to actually do anything now as Nuguri trying to do what he can. Beryl looking to get out of there as Canyon has found his way in, but no knock-up is going to come down, and the Shock Blast can be point for both teams after Griffin take this one down. Also means that they're going to have the Ram basically whenever they want it.
They're making their way down to bottom. They want to siege up this. They're not trying to do any sort of 0-1-4. Gragas cast just going to come out immediately to separate. And here comes Ornn.
Yeah, good Ram does come in as there's the ulti from Beryl just to deter Griffin from getting
He's missing a couple hundred HP. UCal also missing up. What are they doing?
They're starting the Baron, LS. That's what they're doing, but it's going to get taken down very, very quickly. UCal is spotted. There's now Nogri looking to come on over there. They're flipping a coin once again. Another knock-up as Beryl's going to get taken down very quickly. UCal in a lot of trouble also, though, but the Aphelios has been closed in on. UCal survives, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the game. Another Ornhorn comes down as Showmaker. He's going to get tagged by that one right back into the barrel that Tarzan prepared earlier. Really beautiful play. Griffin get the ace, and this will be the game.
Alice, my brain is, it's sort of breaking right now. They were missing HP. They knew the Kiana was behind them for the flank. They were all hugging the wall for a Kiana ultimate.
I think it's a sign of a team that's realized that they've been outscaled, LS. That's what it felt like to me. I don't think that they really had too much of an idea of how they were supposed to win this game, as Griffin will take down the Nexus and will secure the first victory here on this day. A very stable champion there, and will be taking the cleanse, of course. But there's the Kassadin. Ha-ha! Now you're gonna have
Ornn. But we'll have to see if that does end up happening.
Yeah, you can see Irove just going to start off this Rift Scuttler. Tarzan going to be Kassadin and teleport now onto this tunnel. Ornn is in position as Shelly going to get taken down very low, but Canyon tagged, and there is the Ornhorn targeted onto Canyon and taken down. Oh my god. Steals away the Rift Herald as well, as there's a big slicing maelstrom. The bullet time doing some work as Nogri is pulled out of this fight, but Beryl is going to pay for it. And there's the trouble bubble. Flash has to be used immediately there from Ghost as they've turned it onto Nogri. Gets a decent stun there onto Tarzan and moves himself to relative safety as now Showmaker in this pit, but it's all been taken by... Or is he just going to get punished, as Riftwalk is going to be a very good tool to get out of the way of Griffin, but Shelly should be able to get the rest of these turret plates and put Griffin even further ahead, as at least the cannon minion.
Canyon was there, because otherwise Nuggery was actually really close to lethal. And so I half expected an Ornal to come out there if he had hit the pillar, but didn't see one.
Yep. Also fantastic for Damwon if they're able to pick that one up. So Ghost's going to get tagged here by the Trouble Bubble. Beryl looking to try and block the Paddle Star, and does so. Good play comes in as there's the bullet time, but not going to be able to get too much damage there onto UCal, and that is just Viper picking up an easy kill onto Beryl, who is so squishy right now on this.
Side of their draft was Kassadin, which is really good against the Zoe, really good against the Varus. And if they could have made it to the later stage.
This first Ocean Drake will be spawning in 2 minutes time, and Ghost, not sure what you're doing there, buddy. Does still have Flash available as Make It Rain does come down. He's not even going to use the Summoner spell, and I'm just very unsure about that particular.
And another Rift Herald now being spawned up in top lane. Viper is going to be able to raise this top tier 1 turret as well. And this is... Alice, I don't know how many people expected this, but it looks like Griffin might just 2-0.
Also absolutely no vision available for Damwon around this Ocean Drake, so Ocean Soul Point available for Griffin. As we are, you can see Griffin once again relegating Damwon underneath their turret as these Trouble Bubbles do fly forward. Ghost taking too much damage, to be perfectly honest, from that Super Soaker. And it's going to be Griffin taking down the turret, moving on flank positioning right now, dealing with that bottom lane minion wave. But this is going to be all about Showmaker. What can he actually get done? That's a really good bubble into the back line as there's the Ornhorn, lands onto Nogri, and he's just taken out of the fight pretty quickly. But does get a slicing Maelstrom, still has the stopwatch available, but doesn't even opt into using it. Tarzan does, though. He's going to be okay as Ghost flashing out of the way, and Showmaker hasn't even been in this fight. It's already a double kill for the Varus. And 4 members are dead. Showmaker had no way of even getting in.
Atlas, he walked into the bubble that was on the ground. It was a raffle like no other. And take a look at 200 parsecs right there as Zoe goes over the wall, kills the Misfortune, and
Canyon. Can he get in there? Depth charge comes down. The answer is no. And do have the caliber of players that can just win a team fight against all odds, but not when they're playing like this. This looks like a team on full tilt. 100%.
They didn't want to go, and then they inted at the Baron. It is the only thing that we can really say about it, as you were likening it to just deciding to do the Baron because they wanted to go into the next game. That was how perplexing that decision was, and here in this game, they just didn't do anything. They never got the ball rolling. And this is so surprising because Damwon had such a fantastic early game in game 1.
Well, Hook's gonna land, does basically nothing there. As QSS out from Beryl, he's going to die pretty much instantly. Fantastic knock up there from Sword. As this is going to be the game-winning push for Griffin. They've already taken down these 2 inhibitors. And the Trouble Bubble is going to land. Canyon looking like he has absolutely no idea what to do next, as Showmaker hasn't been able to play the game thus far. He's going to have to flash out right here as Canyon puts them into the Cataclysm, but Searing Charge is going to deal with that. Showmaker looking for that 1 kill onto Viper. They both go golden, and there it is. 1 kill for Damwon this game, but that will be the end of the game. The ace comes down, second Nexus turret is going to fall, and somehow it's a 2-0 for Griffin against Damwon, who are on a 4-game winning streak.